anybody ever been into a Jewish synagogue? We'd like to give you our impression of you. You wonderful people are the brethren, and I'm the rabbi, because literally everything is sung out, and it goes a little something like this. Rabbi, the brethren over there. What is thy name? Brethren. My name is Jaime Camino. Rabbi, what is your profession? Brethren, I am a boss conductor, earning £50 a week. Rabbi, for next brethren, gentlemen over there. Top cap on, that's it. What is thy name? Brethren, my name is Valpanel. Rabbi, what is your profession? Valpanel. I am the owner of the London Palladium. I book acts for £5,000 a week. Rabbi, young girl, get out of my life. What do you want, blood? 1, 2, 3.
Disco dancing.
Music is all a part of another tomorrow, another kind of language. Speaking things of nature, naturalness, the way it should be.
To be able to bring you this stuff, I reckon. From all tomorrow's parties, camera sounds.
It's Auschwitz with good music.
Every year, about 1.5 million people in Britain go to holiday camps. Some even do their own cooking in a self-contained flat. But today there are camps to suit all tastes.
806 and 808. So they must be up here somewhere.
Kevin Shields over there. Holy shit. My buddy Valentine. Kevin Shields. I never met him. I always wanted to.
I said it wouldn't be very quiet. What number is it? 8. Look, that looks like it.
He's got the glasses. So this is the quiet one. Hey, Eleanor, what's up? Good, how are you? Like a rhinestone cowboy, riding out in a horse in the star-spangled rodeo.
I'm not a great festival fan, but the Culture Show have insisted that I come along to one of the more hip and alternative festivals to see if I can be converted.
Shush, you fucking cunts!
In Sussex.
It started when the singer of Scottish indie band Bell and Sebastian, Stuart Murdoch, used his own experience of working at a holiday camp to come up with the idea of a music festival called the Bowley Weekender, named after a haircut, inviting all of the bands that inspired him to play at an out-of-season holiday camp by the sea.
Everybody seems to be quite friendly. You know, that's the thing. I don't know whether it's because everybody feels that they have something in common or something.
Never in the history of pop festivals has there been one quite like this. And more importantly, one band, Bell and Sebastian, has handpicked an incredible lineup of music.
Barry Hogan, the original promoter for the event, asked if he could continue the idea.
What's the ethos behind All Tomorrow's parties? Well, it's just like an alternative to the bigger festivals. We invite a curator and they select all the bands, and it's like making a mixtape for the friends, really. So it's like taking a record collection and putting it on the stage.
If it gets too much for you, you can always go back to the chalet to watch the films on ATP TV. And every chalet at the festival has a television which is programmed by the curator for 3 days.
My whole thing is that we're not about like trying to make loads of money. We're trying to just keep working on stuff that we believe in. And when you know, if we lose that interest, then we'll stop doing it.
I can't believe we got through it, okay.
Just a little slot. I'll introduce the next.
This sort of reminds me of like college. It's like rock and roll high school. We all have an apartment and it's great, you know?
You gotta travel to the end of the earth to see these bands, and they're all in one place. Yeah. That's very groovy.
Something to speak of the way you are feeling. The crowds are assembled. Do you ever feel you've gone too far? Everyone suffers in silence of burden. The man who drives minicabs down in Old Compton, the Asian man, with his love-hate affair with his racist clientele. The central location for you was a must as you stagger about, making free with your loo and the silliest pose. We all know your sock cause we've all seen you dancing. We all know your heart cause we've all seen you drinking from noon until noon again. You're the boy with the crazy laugh. You're the boy with the Arab strap.
What's your wristband?
This is all chalet.
Imagine this place like in the 1950s when like the nuclear family come down and Peter and Jane hang out in the sun. But people are like, this has been a real big thing. You feel like you get out of time.
The shelter with suits from the shelter shop. Comic celebrity takes a back seat as a cigarette catches and sets off the smoke alarm. What do you think of the cool set in London? You're constantly updating your hit parade of your 10 biggest wanks. She's a waitress and she's got piles.
And if you were to curate the next ATP, which band would you like to see?
Mike Patton.
Mike Patton, indeed, yes. Peeping Tom, Faith No More reunion would do, yeah. Next.
Do you think Pavement would reform and play at this festival? That would be pretty cool.
The Fall, the Cramps.
We really want to see Wire play, and Coco Rosie as well, I think would be amazing.
Mostly just my friends' bands as well, and my band.
Yeah, my band on the bill, Wet Dog.
Butthole Surfers, Daniel Johnston would be a great show.
See if Scott Joplin felt like playing a show.
He's dead, man. He's been dead for years.
There's no one greater than this curator.
The mighty curator. The mighty curator.
See you later.
Have you enjoyed yourself?
I've had a fucking ball. Spoilt for riches.
Yeah, as I say.
Why don't you go and play with those French brats over there?
And I want to talk music on that I like. And anything that I'm played, I noticed I want to fucking know about it. Sort of. I stopped listening to Nick Cave when I joined the Bad Seeds.
That's the quote of the year.
It's the truth. I used to like... I used to like Nick Cave and Bad Seeds until I joined them.
Yeah, me too.
Now...
It's a bit basic. Ready? My face is fucked, my body's gone, and I can't help but think, standing up here in all this applause and gazing down at all the young and the beautiful with your questioning eyes, that I must above all things love myself. That I must above all things love myself. That I must above all things love myself. I saw a girl in a crowd. I ran over, I shouted out. I asked if I could take her out. Yeah, but she just didn't want to. I changed the sheets on my bed. I combed the hairs across my head. I sucked in my gut and still she said that she just didn't want to. I bought her a dozen snow white doves. I did her dishes in rubber gloves. I called her honeybee, I called her love. But she just did not want to. She just never wants to. I sent her every type of flower. I played the guitar by the hour. I patted her revolting little chihuahua, but still she just did not want to. I wrote a song of 100 lines. I walked her through the dandelions. I kissed her under the trembling pines. Oh, but she just shrugged and said that she just didn't want to. She just never wants to. I thought I'd have another go. I called her my little hoe. I felt like fucking my soul must feel when she just said to me that she just don't want to. She just never wants to. She just never, ever, doesn't ever want to. I got the no pussy blues. I got the no pussy blues. I got the no pussy blues. Whoa. Whoa.
Hey David, how was your show? All right. Sorry I missed it.
I understand.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Grinder Man's tough, by the way. I really like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
It's
totally badass.
Really,
It is.
it's like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh,
Thanks
good.
for inviting me, by the way.
Oh, that's all right.
Totally.
Oh no, it's total.
Did you see Mary Margaret O'Hara?
I did.
Oh my gosh.
Out of this world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Did you see Leica Felix, the fiddle player?
I did. Yeah. That was also really.
That was just tears.
Enormous rock and roll band, you know, with participants from all over the earth, you know, I mean everywhere, not just San Francisco, but New York, everywhere there's musicians, there would be this sort of continuum of music, which would be, and people would go to concerts, for example, where there would be no headliner, you know, there would only be music, you know, and that's like, I think it would be groovy if it went to that place, rather than the star system and all the rest of that show business stuff, you know, it's really unnecessary.
Weird thing about this is there's like no sponsorship anywhere. That's really rare, I mean, to see, especially at the U.S. festivals. But coming here, there's like none whatsoever. So that's really cool to see, actually. I mean, that they're able to do it without having to, you know, to sort of go there.
going to like rock and roll weekenders or soul weekenders that used to be around, and they were in holiday camps as well. I remember going to rock and roll once, you know, and they'd be like people who were seriously into the same kind of music.
So eventually, you know, you rub elbows with everybody. And then
everybody says Patti Smith punk rock.
Oh,
who said it?
Your machine's music. Another really great thing about the festival.
Now it's time for
important message for you.
Please make sure you're singing out the window so we can all hear you.
We must very carefully to the following announcement. When we did believe in that, you
And out of the sun's gates come little girls in dresses of fire, bearing pigtails of braided smoke which stem from their moon-cratered scalps, the glowing seeds of the nightly garden that will blossom in the full moons regardless of the sun. They know the night and the 7 names of the wind through the tales of their wind-blown fathers, who will father these mothers of light, and what will become of me, children of the night. Only some will star the sky, only believers in death will die, and fathers must feather the wings of women, for the unfeathered masses dangle ridiculous, carrying crosses to phallics-filled tombs. The future sails silent through blood-rivered wombs. I ripple with riddles of cows and spoons, and births, moons, and earths, sun-centered at noon. She buries her eggs in the soil, and plants her feet in the sky. Soil sees a circus of carrots and clowns, and minstrel shows her desires. And here I stand, court gesturing infinity, fetal-fisted for revolution, with open hands birth humility. Now what is the density of an eagle is in it? Must my spine be aligned to sprout wings? I'm slouched in the slang steps and gangle with gang reps of my orbit rainbows, Saturn's rings.
Hallelujah, baby, and Buddha. All right. I'm gonna go say some prayers.
I'll see you later.
All right.
Bye.
Put some trousers on.
We got some straight jackets in for you.
I got some I'm trying to quit, babe. Yeah, I'm out of the hospital this weekend only. I'm out of the hospital. I love you. Oh.
What is your name? Achim. What is your name?
Christine.
Christine. Christian. Christian. Alex. Alex.
My name is Jens.
Jens, what do you think of the current state of young rock and roll today?
Oh, I think it's a problem because rock and roll is getting older and older. You know, for me, are the 60s the real rock and roll, and you only can try to copy it, you know.
But also people see rock and roll as youth culture, and when youth culture becomes monopolized by big business, what are the youth to do? Do you have any idea? I think we should destroy the bogus capitalist process that is destroying youth culture by mass marketing and commercial paranoia, behavior control. And the first step to do is to destroy the record companies. Do you not agree?
What made you decide to take a music career?
When I entered it in like '74, I really thought most rock and roll stunk. And I thought if somebody didn't get in there and start working, it was going to become a big business instead of a powerful force for us kids, myself included.
All right.
This time. That's fine, be cool. 10, 3, 10 plus 3, 13. Wait. 10 plus 3, 8.
fucking hate them. They're like, there's too much noise. They complain when there's discos playing, they complain when there's dance weekend, they complain. Do you know there's a line dancing weekend down here? And they fucking complain at that. And it's like all these middle-aged cunts in fucking cowboy boots, and they're like dancing around, and they're fucking moaning. You can't even hear it. They were hoping that Nat King Cole was going to play, and they were very disappointed it was lightning bolts.
But I like to play the new song. Yeah, it's Are you all a bunch of rock fans or what? I'm going to ask him if I can, weasel into a few more acts, do a couple more shows, because I think that's all they expect us to play. But I enjoyed myself in the last one today, but I thought it would be fun to do some more, because I finally got over my nerves. You can't really live and you can't really stand, and all of your problems are probably pretend. Nothing makes sense and it's over again, and you're already dead and dying for sin. Too blind to see and too weak to thank, and the angel of death is taking you for a walk. Nothing to say but just small talk in your head and then a block. Mean girls give pleasure. It's my greatest treasure. Mean girls give pleasure. It's my greatest treasure.
To be honest, I stole them from him. I stole them. I didn't play the guitarist. Oh, I could play maths on the acoustic guitar.
Pack up, don't stray. Oh no. Oh say, say, say. Oh say, say, say. Oh say, say. Say, say, say. Oh say. Wait. Like I love you, they don't love you like I love you.
Okay, the next round is the first round. Name the band and the song. All bands that played ATP or don't look back. Name the band and the song. We'll do the picture round first. Shall we do the picture round?
I like to sleep again. Picture in the pen. I like to sleep again. We're gonna go back in. We're gonna go. We're gonna go back in. We're gonna go.
You only go this way. Enjoy yourself today. We're maybe not here tomorrow. Enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. And I just want to say thank you very much.
Oh,
the
thank you,
show
sir.
was so wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Well, I had a wonderful time. I
Yeah.
love it here. I'm just gonna probably just relax and
pretty-
watch the
pretty-
seagulls.
It's pretty whacked out, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
kind of odd, sort of. It's very strange, but it seems to work.
Cheers, man.
Good on you, man.
Absolutely awesome.
Enjoying yourself?
Absolutely brilliant.
Oh, great.
Fantastic stuff.
Oh,
Totally.
good. Do you like that?
I wanted to get a photo with my son and you. Is that possible?
My son Roscoe named after this guy. I don't think I've seen this much music in such a concentrated period of time. My wife doesn't run off with Roscoe Mitchell. She's crazy about it. Where'd she go? Did you see where she went? Roscoe Mitchell. Yeah, I can't blame her really. What a handsome man.
Yeah, of course you are.
I'd like to dedicate this to Barry for asking us to come back and curate, and to all the bands that played today. Thank you, and for all you for coming along. Have a good weekend. Thanks very much.
I think we should destroy the bogus capitalist process that is destroying youth culture by mass marketing and commercial paranoia, behavior control. And the first step to do is to destroy the record companies. Do you not agree?
British holiday camps is the weather. Alternative indoor programs are ready to be brought into operation whenever they're needed.
The review companies with 100 dancers and 80 principals, that's the comics, the thieves, the jugglers. Bands, of course, there's 30 people employed purely on old-time dancing. And then there's the bars, with all their various types of entertainer, from a single pianist. It may surprise you that you can go in a bar and someone's playing a piece of Chopin.
whole thing of like punk rock is like, you know, newspapers and media have like, you know, thrown it out of proportion, but the main thing of it was that rock and roll's getting back in the hands of the people, belongs to kids again, not the big business guys.
Come play with Fraser.
Motherfucker up. Now everybody always telling me how great I am, but they just never want to pay too much, you know. Maybe I'm gonna be one of the people gonna be famous when they're dead, or not, and such. Oh, but it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, and I can do this thing. I thank them Portishead kids for asking me to play. I don't know nothing about them. Some of my kids like them. I guess they asked me to play, so I'm grateful to them. Thank you. Yeah, see, me and money, we don't see eye to eye. In fact, we don't agree upon nothing, y'all. It ain't that I wouldn't mind some. I just don't believe I'm gonna see it before I die. Oh, but it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. And I believe I can do this thing. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, 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 it's all good.
Now, I was watching some Discovery Channel thing, and they were doing a history of Jesus Christ, and they kept mentioning how humble Jesus was. He was just a simple, humble carpenter. Hey, hi, Jesus, I brought this table in. I was wondering if you could fix it. One of the legs is uneven. I'm wondering if you could just sort of, I guess, do, lever it or something, whatever that's called, and level it and get it done. I was wondering, is that something you could do? I am the Son of God. Oh, okay, so I just need it leveled though, but that's great. This is fucking ridiculous. This is stupid. This is dumb, right? It's not going very well. This isn't going very well at all. Wait. All right.
Woo!
Tell me about punk rock. I read all kinds
I'll
of
tell you
reviews
about punk rock. Punk rock is a word used by dilettantes and heartless manipulators about music that takes up the energies and the bodies and the hearts and the souls and the time and the minds of young men who give what they have to it and give everything they have to it. And it's a term that's based on contempt. It's a term that's based in fashion, style, elitism, Satanism, and everything that's rotten about rock and roll.
Hey, dude. Hey, were you heckling me in the audience?
Yeah, because you're dissing J-Man, baby.
What?
Dissing on J-Man, baby?
What does that mean?
Jesus.
I didn't even get a chance to diss on Jesus. You didn't even hear it.
Well, I got a pint on my head for it, so don't worry, darling. Karma, baby, karma.
You got a point on your head?
Pints.
Oh, you got a pint? You poured a pint on yourself?
No, someone did it to me.
Oh,
they
really?
ran away.
So you were heckling me?
No, not the whole time. I wanted to come on stage and help you video.
Okay, we're gonna have a dance-off. Me and I are gonna have a dance-off challenge.
That was the most amazing set. We need to find him right now. And talk to him. Let's go find him. It's just new. They don't understand. He created that thing right on stage, live, like in front of everybody. Like that's his heart, his soul, his energy, just going in front of everybody and just letting it out, pouring out his energy and all his feelings. We need to let him know that we feel that. And we understand it and we respect it and we love it. Go, go. Run, run, run.
We're not permissive. We are still playing to a family audience. Our dressing rooms still have the notice up. We won't have dirty gags. The audience don't like it. We won't stand for it. And if someone does go on and crack a really blue gag, the entertainment manager is around so fast it's unbelievable and it comes out. Apart from that, we try and keep with the, for instance, we've introduced this late night cabaret. Last year, great success, we've gone from strength to strength this year. So we are trying to keep up with the modern trend.
Guys that get home early from work gags. I'm going to bring out a whole book of them in time for next Christmas. I'm heading for the dirty old bastard market. Then there's the guy that gets home from work early, finds his best friend screwing his wife on the floor, pulls him off, beats him to a pulp, and throws him out. And his wife says, if you carry on like this, you're not going to have any pals left.
I have had a few people come up to me and say, well, a really weird choice of music. I think it's completely kind of like the inside of your brain out, isn't it?
But sometimes music is only a small percentage of people's lives, and it seems like everyone here and everyone playing, it's more than that. You know what I mean? It really is the main part of their life.
Thank you.
And it's the silence between the notes that makes the music.
These two gents just here.
What did
These two guys are the guys that are going to dance.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're going to dance?
Yeah.
That's cool.
La vie, c'est fantastique. Pourquoi tout cela complique? La vie, c'est fantastique. Pourquoi tout? Fuck you, motherfucker.
understand Damo Suzuki's here this weekend, huh? Yeah? What a guy. Genius. We have a common friend in Mr. Mark Smith. And I've seen a few other Japanese people here this afternoon. Here's John Cooper Clarke's first haiku. And those of you, for the uninitiated, a haiku is a well-known form of poetry pioneered in the 15th century in Japan by a guy called Basho, who wrote for the Floating World School of Zen Buddhism. It's a poem of a 17-syllable discipline, which is called Haiku Number 1. Goes like this. To convey one's mood in 17 syllables is very difficult.
When I was little, my father was famous. He was the greatest samurai in the empire, and he was the shogun's decapitator. He cut off the heads of 131 lords for the shogun.
What up?
It was a bad time for the empire.
Put them W's up in the air. What's up, England? What up, Breeze? Oh, these mics sound good. Yeah. The scissors in the motherfucking country. Yeah. Now when the MCs came to live out their name and to perform, some had to snort cocaine to act insane. Before my nigga rockin' on, now on the mental plane to spark your brain, build it to be born. And yo, flip the track, yo, flip the with the fake. It's getting flipped and bite fights and swing swords and cut clowns. Shit is too swift to bite, you caught. Write it down. I flow like the blood on the murder scene, like a syringe on some wild out shit to insert a fiend. But it was yo op the shop, stolen art, kept the swollen heart for not rolling smart. I put mad pressure, phony whack rhymes, you get hurt. Shit's played like zodiac signs, a sweatshirt that's minimum, feminine like sandal. My minimum table stacks and verse on the gamma. Energy is felt once the card is dealt. With the impact of roundhouse kick from black belt. That attack the microphone like cyclone, the typhoon. I represent from midnight to high D. Only under one circumstances if I'm gonna turn that shit up. My clan in the front running. Now when the MCs came to live out their name and to perform, some had to snort cocaine to act insane. Before the nigga rocked it on, now on the mental plane to spark your brain, build it to be more. And yo, Rich with the tracks at the cut.
It's not G.
Yeah, it's this, look.
That's F.
I have an F sharp open.
It's G. It's G.
My open is an F sharp, and I played this.
A sharp. Oh no, it is G. I'm sorry. I'm in F sharp already.
You're
it's
the
G.
problem all along.
This is gonna end up on the internet. It doesn't.
Well, with a... No, I would never do that. It's G because my logo is YouTube what? It's G. I was thinking, for some reason, about my tuning. It's G. It's G.
We're so under rehearsed. Experimental music does.
party in 295, but I'm having a hard time finding that.
This is such
That
a
way,
big
I'm sure.
Have you been there?
Maybe it's yeah. Why not? Yeah, it goes on to 600.
Yeah. You know where it is? It's this way. It does. I was there earlier. This way. It's a legend.
Where's this? Where's this?
I was there when the world got great, and I helped to make it that way.
Man, we did it.
I was there when the world got great, and I helped to make it that way. We were there when the world got great, and we helped to make it that way. We were there when the world got great. We were there when the world got great. We were there when the world got great. We have to make it that way. We were there when the world got great. We have to make it that way. We were there when the world got great. We have to make it that way. We were there when the world got great. We have to make it that way. We were there.
We need some dancers. If you like to dance, come on over here to the side of the stage. You're more than welcome.
We hope we're half as good as the bands you are.
I need some love over here too. Come on. Anybody else? Make an entrance from this side of the stage. Please come. It's a fucking dance party. We gotta fly to Brazil tomorrow, so.
music. It's the music of the earth, the music of the sun and the stars, the music of yourself, vibrating. Yes, you're music too. You're all instruments. Everyone's supposed to be playing their part in this vast orchestra of the cosmos.
Oh, they're not letting him in. Oh, they got the beer. Oh, he smashed it.
Beer just smashed.
Oh, bad.
Take the face.
And the future is now! Baby was a black sheep, baby was a whore. Baby got big and baby got bigger. Baby wants something, baby want more. Baby was a rock and roll nigga. Look around you, all around you, riding on a
If you want me, throw your band ready. Hey, everybody. Well, really glad to come to your party. But I hear the party is until tomorrow. So, when you have your party tomorrow, remember, we'll be thinking about you. We'll be thinking about you tonight when we get in our old tour bus, head through the English countryside. We'll be thinking of your little town near the sea and you sleeping. And I hope you have celestial dreams. And I hope that you walk amongst angels. And I hope you see the planets in your dreams. And I hope you see your hands in your dreams. I hope that you can control the landscape of your dreams. And now, parting in such sweet sorrow,